The Eastern Conference Finals, everybody. Leafs and Rangers. Leafs and Rangers. As mentioned, I do still have some concerns about this roster, right? Shout out to the 1,000 bits from Design Flaw. Weeks and Keller have been very mid. Very mid indeed. Winquist as well, for that matter. Pritchett, those are combined stats. I gotta change something up. So I'm gonna put Weeks with McDavid and Winquist. And then we'll have Pritchett, Richmond, Keller. That'll work. Aside from that, I think we're good. Let us take a look. Change jersey Leafs. Oh, God. Why would you do such a thing? I think it's right here, too. It is. It is right there. This thing is going to be an antique within a year or two. So that's fun. Let us take a look. Wrong number. It's the correct number. It's a beautiful jersey foul. Cool hockey strikes, you know? Cool hockey strikes. Let us take a look at the New York Rangers. Can I do this tomorrow? I don't think I'm mentally prepared. Can I please do this tomorrow, chat? You know what's going to happen. We all do. You know how this is going to go. Former Leaf in the conference final. Like, I'm fucked. Absolutely fucked. Hate it here. Hate it here. Hate it here. God damn it. If I mentioned I got that pulled muscle in my fucking chest that kind of moved over to my back, making me do all this awkward shit. Did he freeze? No, it's here. It's fine. I just haven't hit any buttons. All right. Well, you've seen the forward lines, haven't you? You've seen them. It is 33-year-old Alexi Lafreniere, who has 4 points in 12 games. GG. Philip Ekberg and Matvei Michkov, former Leaf. He's been a Ranger now for a couple seasons. Mackie Smoskowicz is there with Ryder Ritchie, who has been insane, and Capo Caco. A third line of Isaac Howard with Connor DeWar and Philip Zadina. And a fourth line of Jamieson Reese with Ryan Leonard and Benoit Olivier Groux. Their defense. Jordan Harris with a 37-year-old Adam Fox. Caden Price with Casper Aputio. And Leo Loof with Daniil Cheka. The goaltender. Okay. Well, we know why we're here. And now we know why they're here. Bedard versus Askarov. No injuries, but Parson and Robertson and Callum Ritchie as the scratches. In terms of the ratings. 191.91 to 83.78 and an 89. Askarov and his band of merry men against Connor Bedard and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Game number 1 at the Scotia. First period, 1-1. Connor McDavid and Philip Zadina. 9 seconds left on that Zadina goal as well. Second period, 2-2. Ryder Ritchie and Connor Bedard. Just 30 combined shots so far. Third period. Third period. Power play. No goal. 10 minutes to go. Hey, you guys asked to have this sim tonight. This is your fault. Smoskovich scores 4-3-2-1. Austin Matthews forces overtime with 47 seconds to go. Butts out for Austin Matthews. Whew. And the Leafs and Rangers go to overtime in game number 1.
Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick?
Here we go.
Overtime lose.
Can Connor Bedard do it again? Kachuk all the way over. Seider to German. German cuts back. German. Kivy. Seider. Deflection. Loose in front for Kachuk. But he couldn't get a piece of it.
Something that you usually see from him. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here.
Face off for Bedard. Wins it. Seider can't get the shot away. Thought he was tripped. Kachuk. Shot save by Askarov. Chances, though. Chances. Another face-off for Bedard against Ekberg.
The Rangers take possession off the face.
Fox has it.
Tries to get the puck to Harris.
Harris to Michkov, the former Leaf. Kachuk, good interception. German for Seider. Kivi Harju back to German. German shot on, misses, and that goes all the way around. My God. Kivi up ahead for Seider. Austin Matthews, toe drag. Matthews, shot, save, big rebound. Loose puck in the corner. Wellwood, Clapperton, turnaround deflection, scores! Austin Matthews wins it in overtime, and the Leafs take game 1. Number 35, but number 1 in your hearts and number 34 on your jerseys. Austin Matthews wins this game for the Leafs. Clapperton's turnaround shot.
So as we see on the replay, that's
What a win for the Leafs.
another reason why we love playoff hockey.
You know, I couldn't decide between Clapperton and Matthews, so I got Clapperton's number, but Matthews' name on the back. 34-35. Matthews wins it. The Leafs take game number 1. And what a job done. Matthews ties it late and then wins it in overtime. Tremendous performance. Terrible game for Kosa, but hey, a win's a win. If we can win in spite of a rough performance from him, then it's worth it. Game 1 to the Leafs, as the Marlies advance to the conference finals to take on Hartford. How fitting. How fitting. Game number 2. First period, 2-1 Rangers. Ekberg and Price. In between was the Wellwood goal. Second period, still 2-1. As we go to the third. Not a great sign. Matthews scores. Matthews scores to make it 2-2. Terrence, you handsome devil. That was late night played up. Ekberg on the power play. Gives the Rangers another late lead. Clutch Karma, thank you for the follow. Can we tie it late? No, we cannot. Overtime is not on the agenda this time out. as the Rangers take game 2, 3-2. Going for a crazy overtime, right? Ooh. I'm always intrigued. I haven't played in a little bit. I need to change that. 0 for 1 after a Terry. Yeah, if we lose from here, Terry, everyone's going to blame you, by the way. So, Kosa had a decent game, but 2 goals with this high firepowered offense isn't what we're looking for. And welcome in, everybody. We are in the 2035 season. We have made it to the finals once and lost in 5. It's been a nightmare. An absolute goddamn nightmare. Game number 3, Madison Square Garden. We need a win here. We do. First period, 1-1. Wellwood and the former Leaf, Matvei Michkov. Second period, 2-1. Richmond. We go to the third. Up by 1. As that new fourth line's working, Jordan Harris ties the game. Chayka, 2 goals from defenders. The Rangers have the lead. Tkachuk gets one back to tie it. 3-all. 3.5 to go. Will there be a winner in regulation? No, there will not, which means it's overtime in game number 3. Let's do it. Why the hell not? Overtime in game 3. A 1-1 series split. And we will see how this plays out. MSG the site. Here we go. Good hit there. Matthew Tkachuk tries a move. German to Tkachuk. Big save by Askarov. That was a tremendous opportunity. Here's Sider, can't hold. Lafreniere took it away. Michkov, trouble through the double team. Connor Bedard for Tkachuk. Slashed. The Leafs going to the power play.
Sometimes the sound your stick makes on the other guy's equipment is what sets the signal off.
Oh my God. An early power play in overtime for the Leafs. Bedard on the draw. Michkov to the box. Face off won by the Rangers and cleared. As Evan Bouchard up the wall for German. German to Bedard. Bedard can't get the shot off around Putio. Loose puck on the half wall. And the Rangers clear again. We're going to get fresh legs out there. Miscommunication. Poked away. Reese to Leonard. Trouble. Scores! The Rangers take game 3 in overtime. A short-handed goal from Ryan Leonard. And they have a 2-1 series lead. A disaster. As for whatever reason, Bouchard and Clapperton are both going for it. And it reaches the point where both of them think the other's going to go for it. Opens up space. Clapperton recovers with a great poke check. But the same guy recovers over Wellwood. Gets the pass through to center it. Bouchard goes for the hit and levels him. Kosa tries to cover. And it goes off the top of his glove. As Leonard gets back to his feet. And pots it. The Rangers have a 2-1 series lead. That is, in fact, a dang it. As the Wild are 1 win away from a Stanley Cup final, we go to Game 4. In what feels like a must-win. First period, 2 goals, Bedard, Kostopoulos, and a lead for the Leafs. Second period, 3-1. Matthews on the power play. Ritchie on the power play. We're up by 2. Heading into the third. Will we need insurance? Can we hold on? Power play for the Rangers. Power play for the Leafs. It's Eric Wellwood. And this series is going to be tied at 2 games apiece. Bouchard a goal to seal the deal. 5-1 final. 29 saves for Sebastian Cossa. Cossa, whatever you prefer. Whatever he prefers. Not a single minus player on the night. And we're tied. The Minnesota Wild await the winner. Game 5, Scotiabank Arena. First period, 1-0 Rangers. Matvei Michkov. Second period, still 1-0. And yeah, apparently 2 shots in that period. We are out shooting them 19-11 through 40. Third period. Who will have the series lead at Madison Square Garden for Game 6? Connor Bedard ties the game. Halfway through the period, power play for the Rangers. It's killed off. 5 minutes to go. Will there be a late winner? The answer is no. It's overtime in game number 5. You know how it goes. We've loved our overtimes in this postseason, haven't we? Game 5. Who will have the edge?
Overtime is underway. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Michkov centering feed. Lafreniere shot, save, and covered.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Paco's not been able to get anything going offensively. You can see the frustration bubbling up on him now.
Both teams are set and ready to drop the puck.
There we go. Big time face off for Bedard in our own zone.
Back underway.
Rangers win it. Fox shot blocked. Michkov second chance. And Costa's there.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Big save. No rebound allowed. Bedard versus Ekberg. Bedard wins it to Seider. Veteran Seider. Or German. German to Kachuk. Kachuk to Kivy. Harju hit the crossbar.
Well, I like that shot, James. He delivered it quickly and beat the goaltender clean. But it rings off the bar.
German to Bedard. Can't get through the pressure.
Takes the pass.
Ekberg for the Rangers. Loose puck. Fox shot save. Cossa. Wow.
This is a face-off. They'll definitely want to win here inside.
Second lines are out. Matthews can't win the draw. Harris shot, save. Glove stop with Cossa. A little bit of rest allows us to get the top line back out there. Bedard v. Ritchie. Connor Bedard wins the draw to Seider. Mo finds Kachuk, who finds Bedard, who finds German save, and Askarov handles the rebound. We're going to keep that top line out there. The offensive zone. Bedard win it against Richie. Yes, he can, but it's a bit too weak to find its way to Sider. Good hit by him. Gibby Haru held up. Sider takes his time, finds Connor Bedard. Bedard tried the cut and move. Ill-advised. We force Moskovich to hold up. Oof, they nearly freed him up the middle. Here's Wellwood. Price finds Moskovich. Contact. Here's Clapperton. Again, tried the cut into the middle. It's not there. Box to Zadina. Rangers having trouble. They finally get it out. Isaac Howard up ahead for Connor DeWar. DeWar to Howard. Back to the point. Trouble for Price. Putio to Howard. He scores! The New York Rangers are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final.
Highly unnecessary.
Sam Besser, the 44 months.
Ruining a good piece of pizza.
Isaac Howard, who we technically had the signing rights to once upon a time.
He can't see it. There's so much traffic in front of the net. He doesn't find it, he doesn't hit him.
And Besser with the gifted as well. I thank you for it. I don't think we can go far back enough to see that hit crossbar. I mean, the Rangers gain the attacking zone. DeWar. Hell of a feed to Howard, who cuts back. Quick pass to the point. Bang, bang, and boom through his teammate's legs. Off the post and in. Game 6. Will the Rangers play the Wild next, or will there be a Game 7? Kosa's the guy for us. There's nothing to change defensively. Keller still has just 5 points. Keller and Weeks have not really accomplished much. Richmond's got 3 points and 7. Pritchett's got 3 points and 7. I think we might be looking at changes. I think we might. Technically going to have to play people out of position, but at this point, I don't really care. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Of course, Bannock and Shantz were here before. We are going to go with Houston, potentially. Only 4 points for him. Ruse crushing it. We're going to go with Dika and Houston, who aren't quite getting it done at the AHL level. So we are going to go with Houston here. And we'll have Spike Dika step in as well. I want Winquist on a lower line because he really hasn't done much. Get a +1 there. It's only a +1 on that line. We'll have Dika and Pritchett be carried, potentially. Richmond's got that 1T. So does Houston. We'll put him with McDavid. Does mean I won't have a natural center, but I do technically have players that can still take faceoffs. I am tempted to drop Clapperton and Wellwood, though, for the penalties. Even German as well. Wellwood and Clapperton are getting dropped for the penalties. There's just too damn many of them. Apparently that's a +2 instead. I know German has 13 assists. That at least makes up for the calls. I mean, it's 10 points and 11. Well, fuck. You know what? No. They take penalties, but they're key players. And power play wise, I don't know who the hell technically got sent down. We'll just put Kivy.
Oh, we're doing this again.
We'll put Kivy there. Sam Besser, another gifted sub, and I thank you for it. We're good to go. Some new faces in the bottom 6 to try to spark something. It is game number 6 against the Rangers. Will we lose in a conference final again, or will we force game 7? First period. Matthews, Dika, Matthews, McDavid. 4-0 at the end of 1. $15 shots to 6. Second period, 5-0. Winquist on the power play against Sergeyev. And barring a crazy comeback, we're going to game 7. Connor Bedard on the power play, trying to cut down the momentum. 6 minutes to go. Game 7 in Toronto. Matthew Tkachuk puts a cap on it. We're not done. We're not done. One more game. The winner plays Minnesota in the Stanley Cup final. We need a speech. You know what the fucking speech is? You know what the goddamn speech is? This is the speech. Right here. This man. This is the speech. That's it. That's all you need. This is the speech. And we're going to give him a sick celebration. The leader, the captain. I don't even think the AI bothers with celebrations. It should give him the fucking touchdown because of the amount of goddamn... Give him the bullseye. Because this man can't fucking miss. It's game 7 in Toronto. Will we appear in the Stanley Cup final for just the second time? Or will the Rangers break our hearts? First period, we slow sim. In this scenario, very rough start offensively. It's been a very bad start offensively. Still just 4 shots. Wellwood late. It wasn't our prettiest period, but we steal it. Eric Wellwood. 1-0 Leafs. Second period. Halfway through, we still have just 12 shots. Now 15. Power play, Matthew Tkachuk. And a 2-0 lead for the Leafs after 40. 20 minutes. Power play for the Rangers. Killed off. Power play for the Rangers. Killed off. 4 minutes to go. A goal for each team, including one for Michkov. It's 3-1. Can we seal the deal? We scored, and then Michkov scored immediately. 1:29 to go.
And he takes the dish. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Don't mind the idea, but it doesn't work. Now you got to chase.
Leafs in the zone. Shot deflection, scores! Austin Matthews! And the Toronto Maple Leafs, for just the second time, are going back to the Stanley Cup final.
One spot on the shot. Now it changes direction, and it's behind them.
Toronto's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
The Toronto Maple Leafs. Sider to Kachuk, wanted Bedard. German shot deflected just wide by Kachuk. Michkov gets buried by Sider. Connor Bedard, shot, save. Kachuk for German, to the point, shot, deflection, save by Askarov. And it's time to sit the starters.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway.
The last time we made it, we lost in 5 in this building to the Arizona Coyotes. Austin Matthews, German, Clayton Keller.
New York's got the puck.
But after trading a gigantic chunk of the core,
Picks off the pass.
no Cam York, no Sam Dickinson, of course, no Cam Hartman,
Gain possession along the wall.
Kuba, Sador, Misa, Cooley, Makala, all the talent we traded away,
The neutral zone.
as we're going to go to the kill late.
And the fans on their feet.
All the talent we traded away.
Victory here in front of them.
We went in for the deadline. We didn't feel confident enough. We made the big deal with Arizona, who knew their time had passed.
During these dying seconds,
The Toronto Maple Leafs win Game 6 and dominate Game 7. We're going back to the final.
to the Stanley Cup final. Conference champions, yeah, that's nice, but it's the other one that means way much more, isn't it?
So much work behind them, James. They've worked months and months and months to get to this spot. But once they celebrate and enjoy, there's 4 more critical wins
Damn, man.
to take you to the Stanley Cup.
Two sets of Warriors lining up.
Damn, damn, damn.
Exhausted, tired. At the end of any long frame series, you are gassed. But one team gets
Connor Bedard will, of course, not touch the trophy.
On behalf of Ray Crow, I'm James Simone.
And we're going to the final. Matthews adds another that ultimately was not needed. Sider decking Michkov. 4-1 in Game 7. And a Stanley Cup showdown with the Minnesota Wild. The Marlies, by the way, go into Game 7 with the Hartford Wolfpack. Winner goes to the Calder Cup final. The Marlies, of course, defending champions. 4 wins to go.